All right, hey Cancer. So I'm doing a check-in for you and the person on your mind. It's a separation read with the intention of should you wait on this person or not. Okay, I've always say not to wait on somebody, continue to live life. But we're gonna see what happens if you choose to wait and get a potential outcome on where it'll go if you do decide to wait. And what's gonna happen? All right, so you're going to know this is your read by your energy and your hopes and fears. So let's pull this energy. If this doesn't resonate, check your other placements, you guys. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope that you'll subscribe if you like my energy. So you're kind of going through a rough patch right now. With the Three of Swords, I feel like that's heartbreak, it's heartache, it's loss. You guys could be seeing 333, and I associate threes with a heightened manifestation number, okay? You guys could have this person blocked, they could be blocked, or you could just be feeling like the connection's blocked altogether. And with the Nine of Pentacles, that's very much just your energy, single, independent, but also to waiting to see if, this person's coming back. The ships are coming in. If the wind is going to be on those ships. When am I coming out of this heartbreak? When am I coming out of the loss feeling that I have right now? I'm almost feeling too like some of you guys could be wondering because there's a disconnection if you're going to be single until eternity, which you're not. We just have to kind of change the way we're thinking, reprogram the way we're thinking. And there's probably a huge reason as to why you're not in connection with this person. All right. So let's see what your hopes and fears are when it comes to this connection. Your hopes and fears. I feel like the hopes and fears are going to be both struggling on the new beginning, fearing that it won't come, but hoping that it does. All right. I just feel like it's all positive. I feel like you're hoping that this connection comes back through. You're feeling maybe a soul level connection here, desiring communication as a hope, wanting to communicate with this person, wanting to check in with them, kind of missing them, and hoping that they feel the same. But I'm coming right to this Fool card because I feel like you're cut down the middle on the hopes being that the new beginning comes in and the fears being that it's never going to come. All right, so let's see who we're talking about. Who is this person on your mind space? Who is this person? Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Gemini through the Queen of Cups. What do we got? The Chariot card is also a representation of Cancer, so you could be dealing with another Cancer. And we have the World card coming through with Capricorn. All right, so I feel like this person coming through your heart space is somebody that you think the world of. I feel like you look at this dynamic as a soul level connection that is protected. And I'm getting that information from the Chariot card. This is one that you feel very, very emotional about. It's like you think the world of them, but I do feel like there's a fear that the cycle has closed. When it comes to this person's energy, I feel like they've promoted the emotional balance and emotional growth within you. This is a compassionate, caring being, somebody who it does embody self-love and self-care. So, for whatever reasons, the universe maybe has stepped in and said, well, we're going to take a break because there's some healing that needs to be done. All right. So let's just see what their fears and their hopes are. What are their fears and hopes? So, kind of like you, I feel like they fear that, I feel like they're fearing that a new beginning won't take place, possibly fearing that this is not going to be a connection that heals itself over. You guys could be seeing 777, but conversely, it's like my fear is going to be that this is not going to heal. I feel like this person's fear is that they're not the only one on your heart space, especially if you have people that are really attracted to your energy. That could be a huge fear. Am I the only one in Cancer's life? Are they going to go out and they're going to do something? It's also too, I feel like this person knows that there's an awareness that they need to heal from past situation in order to actually see a positive result come through this connection. You know what I mean? So let's see how they're currently feeling about you. How are they currently feeling about Cancer? Very excited, very passionate, but also feeling left out in the dust, left out in the cold. You know, I'm not going to see what caused the separation, but here's passion. This is inspired action, wanting to take action towards you. But this is also, you know, contributing to how, you know, the dynamic was left restless, worrisome, unfocused, impulsive, frustration, scattered energy, and haste, you know. And I feel like that energy comes through with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like they feel abandoned by you, rejected by you. And if even if this person pulled back their energy first, it's almost like chase me, chase me, chase me. And you're like, no, I've done enough of that. So, you know, with the Page of Pentacles, it's definitely, I feel like a learning curve here. The Page of Pentacles is representing learning from past mistakes and failures, lack of procrastination. And if you guys, it's like this person is really, they're really going through a huge change when it comes to the dynamic between you and them, almost as if maybe I made a mistake pulling my energy back in the first place. Okay. I feel with the Page of Pentacles too, they're wanting to manifest a new beginning with you. So calling that new beginning in, but it's almost like they're just, you know, praying, they're shouting out to the universe. Well, you know, Cancer should come approach me first. And I'm going to tell you, if they pulled back their energy first, I feel like it's up to them, you know. In this circumstance, I do, because I almost feel like they were probably frightened to get really serious with you. So they pull back their energy and it's like, what the hell, you know? So they might owe it to you to come to you first. So let's see if you should wait. And this is going to be a 3-month projection. And while you're waiting, of course, you're healing, you're meditating, you're grounding, you're doing whatever it does, whatever you can do to make yourself feel good. So you're not waiting, you're working on yourself, personal development and growth. But let's see what happens if you should wait. Between now and the next 3 months, what happens? So here's what I'm going to say. Look at that. You have a rebirth coming through, transformation and rebirth. All right. So if you guys were to wait, I feel like this is going to come through after we kind of resolve the mental conflict. All right. With the Five of Swords, you know, where there is conflict, we draw resolution. And extending you know, the olive branch, waving the white flag and surrendering to this dynamic. I feel both of you guys will cave and come back through together. All right. And I feel like I feel like this is going to be one that's kind of swift. It's going to be taken by surprise, especially in that hasty. If it happened hasty, it's going to come back hasty is just what I'm seeing with that Knight of Swords. So let's see where the dynamic goes. Where does this dynamic go if you choose to wait? Where does the potential go? Look at that. So moving forward, coming together in union. All right. So where things have been cloudy, where things haven't been really brought to you in a clear picture, you're moving away from any murky and muddy waters. I feel like you guys will be hopping into understanding and patience and having that embodiment for one another. And the Three of Pentacles coming through with formulating a strong bond. All right. And formulating that bond first so that it can be a success in the future. So talking about feelings, emotions, what do you want? What do you want? Okay, let's talk about it and then let's move forward. That's what I see coming through if you choose to wait. So I'm going to pull to see what happens if you decide to navigate away from this connection. What happens if you decide to go away from this? You know, especially in an unhealed version. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. If you choose to move away from this, I feel like you're going to be conflicted. I feel like you're going to kind of navigate the next energies with confliction. All right, the Ten of Swords is kind of, I almost feel like you might regret closing the door on this, especially if you guys don't have proper closure. And I feel like this Five of Wands energy is coming through more as a confliction. Did I do the right thing? Oh my God, you know, and I just feel like it's regrets, you guys. You know, I feel like you're going to regret it. I feel like there is going to be possibly a new situation that comes through. Okay. I feel like there is going to be a possibility of that with somebody from your deep past. I don't feel like it's going to be the same person, but I feel like there could possibly be a reconciliation with another past person. One that you've been on a break with for a very, very long time. One that you are, here's what I'm going to say. Quite possibly the same situation happened with this person. So if this person right here, you feel ghosted you or left you and didn't give you closure, I feel like there's a potential possibility that you have somebody coming back from your past that you have had a similar interaction with. And what I want to say about this connection right here is I almost feel like if we don't heal from these connection dynamics. We're going to see the same situations in different faces. All right. So, and it's the season. It's this. We're going to be in that season too, where exes start coming back. I think it's Venus retrograde coming through end of December into January. You guys. All right. I'm leaving it there.